Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Brent Suter is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Striding into the box, Jose Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think they have to be looking for more out of Adrian Gonzalez. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Lagares is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. Yelich on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Robert Gesellman will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Leading off for the Brewers,
Kane. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Line to the right side. but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he puts it on the ground to third. To Cabrera for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting 8, Patrick.
Now at the plate, Jet Bandy, who represents the 8th man to bat here in the first, with 4 runs already on the board. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
And that fastball away there almost works like another pitch out. I think they're definitely worried about him over there.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
1 strike.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. The Brewers lead this one 4-0. Next up for New York, Wilmer Flores. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Gonzalez, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Flores leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. They're down 4-0. So now the Brewers pitcher, Brent Suter. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Number 16 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. Little chopper back his way. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. It's the Brewers 4 and the Mets nothing. So here's the Mets pitcher, Robert Gesellman, will step in to lead things off here for the Mets with the top of the order, Jose Reyes, to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swung. A bouncer up the middle. Garcia has it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Nope,
ball
that's
one.
A ball. Counts 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there goes Reyes. In there. Now the throw.
1-1.
And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Reyes, the runner at second with one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Another try at 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. VR charging this one. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, as Drupal Cabrera will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1 to first. Oh, and trouble down there for Braun.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his first home run of the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Stepping in now, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. Yelich is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5, all even now at 4 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started.
Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One and one.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 16 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, third baseman, Hernan.
Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Gonzalez waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in once again, number 16. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit in the air to left. Arcia is under it. 1 out. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Robert Gesellman. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Gesellman stands at second with 2 gone. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Line drive base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Arcia is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 43, Dan Henney.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Jennings has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap before.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Here comes the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Ready with the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. The 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Domingo Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Right there is Reyes. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is
Cain.
Lorenzo Cain. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22.
In is Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter.
Grounded up the first baseline. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Ready for another shot now. Adrian Gonzalez.
Leading off with
He
the
has
bat.
flied and lined
baseman,
out in 2 trips in this
Adrian
one.
Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter
The batter,
when you fall behind in
number
the count.
16.
1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
0-1 the count. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Ready on 0-2.
That's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-4.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robert Gesellman.
Into the box, Robert Gesellman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Reyes. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Scorched to third. Perez has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Mets are out on top, 6-4. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Grounded to short. Reyes comes up with it. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Eric.
Ready once again, Eric Thames. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
4 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on it. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains steady at 6-4. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of
Leading off
baseball.
for the Mets. Center
Ready for
fielder,
another chance?
Juan
Lagares.
Lagares.
He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Popped him up. Villar is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in to try it again. Asdrubal Cabrera. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's gone 3 for 6. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay
Digging in
Bruce.
once again, Jay Bruce. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Perez over to his left, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 38, Anthony Swarzak.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. 1
Leading
for
off
2
for the
in the
Brewers.
ball game thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting, second baseman,
Digging in, Anthony Swarzak batting at an even .400. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Right side. And he is in there.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. But the runner's back easily. IVR. Base runner at first with 1 out. Nope. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Next up for New York, Wilmer Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jacob Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jacob Barnes.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Adrian Gonzalez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Number 16 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Arcia has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Ramos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Yoenis Cespedes is into the ballgame as well, and he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Jesus Aguilar will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Numbers wise, he's at 326. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, big problems
Count.
here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Ramos, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Brian Braun now. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 6-4. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading off with a match.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
1 strike.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thames giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-4. Jerry Blevins is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Eric Thames will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Flying toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Rounded down the third baseline. Flores on the slide. Got him! Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. So stepping in, Jet Bandy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Perez on third. Arcia at second with 2 gone. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. The Brewers down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. New York victory in this one. Robert Gesellman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jerry Blevins closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball games tonight.